great successes. Joe and I were neighbors for 5 years up in the north suburbs.
If this were maybe 2 or 3 years ago, I probably would have used my 3 minutes to talk about our one-to-one laptop initiative. We have students in 4th through 8th grade working with laptops every day and interactive boards in our K-3. I would have probably selected that to talk about, but believe it or not, the thing that I really want to stress as a highlight is not even directly related to technology at all. I think in every tech conference like this, topics like what I'm going to talk about should be brought up. And there were so many things that needed to be put in place before major tech initiatives. Otherwise, they would have just fizzled and died. And so the very first thing we did, before we were talking about one-to-one laptops, before we were talking about interactive boards and everything else, is we had to get our schools structured in teams. And there's many ways you could go about doing that. We went about choosing professional learning communities as a model, but unless you get teachers together working in teams and then back that up with quality daily planning time where they can work and interact together, you could not implement anything that would be worthwhile and meaningful to kids. So after we decided to make a commitment to teams, we wanted to show the teachers that we meant what we said and that we were going to give them the support that they needed. And actually the innovation I'm most proud of in Avoca is not even technology. It's the 2 master schedules that we created to back up teams. And we put teachers together with administrators, and we told them to think broad, think divergently. And we created these master schedules, one for our elementary, one for our middle school. People, when they come to visit Avoca and they think they're coming to look at our one-to-one program, they inevitably sit and ask us, how did you create those schedules? Those schedules that provide teachers every day, every single day, every teacher in Avoca has over 1 hour of team planning time daily. And it's high quality chunks of time. And as Max said, I'm going to talk about professional development later. When you have team planning time on a daily basis, you can do lots of things with professional development right in the middle of your school day. And so for us, while I'm proud of the tech, I just find it hard to talk about technology in a vacuum. For us, it's all tied together with teams and schedules that provide quality planning time. Then you can take off with technology or any initiative involved with student learning.
Great. Well, Joe, thank you. That really echoes the theme from this morning. I talked a little about relationships and the power of that, and also finding time. That's just a terrific example. Thank you. Let's Nancy Ann's right here. Nancy Ann is a superintendent of Niles High School District, and it's just done some incredibly innovative things. So, Nancy?
It was a good segue from Joe Porto. When the board adopted our strategic plan, where anywhere, anytime learning was included as one of the five-year goals, it was much more than putting a netbook in the hands of every student. In fact, the single most important effect that the plan has had on teaching and learning is the professional development of teachers. The ALL plan, Anywhere, Anytime Learning, really has been a catalyst for teacher professional development. So, simply put, when the board formally adopted its strategic plan to incorporate Anywhere, Anytime Learning via the netbook in the hands of every student and to fund the operation, the future reality was really solidified, and teachers began to respond. It was there, they could see it, it was coming, it was planned, it was funded. In District 219, we were very deliberate to roll out the netbooks 1 class at a time, allowing for a full year and a half, in the case of next year, the freshmen, of professional development opportunities before the very first class got their netbooks. And it's only those teachers that have taken our tech classes that will be assigned to teach, for example, freshmen next year. The professional development we offer is on-site, free of charge courses for lane advancement. For those of you that are at the high school level, many elementary too, it's all about lane advancement. And what we found was oftentimes the courses that were taken were not at all aligned to the strategic mission of the district, to the board goals, and to where we were focusing our resources. And so we made our own courses. They're 3 hours a week. They're equivalent to a university course. They meet for a full semester. There's assignments. They're graded. And they even get a 219 university transcript. And so teachers started signing up because the reality was there. I mean, if you go to our website and you're interested, the 5-year plan is there. The goal for anywhere, anytime, is there. There's actually a video on it for teachers and community that don't want to read the plan, just want to watch the 3-minute video. That's there too. And so they started to sign up for Tech 1. I'm not so naive to think that another reason they signed up for Tech 1 is because we gave them a free netbook. That usually is a driving force. So now the investment for the district was all of $375. The investment for the teacher was time that they're going to get lane advancement. And way more than my wildest dreams, 50% of my teachers at the end of this semester will have gone through Tech 1. I can't believe it myself, and so we've reached a tipping point. Another point to mention is we've limited the options for lane advancement to be aligned with the board's strategic plan. And the only exception is for those going to a degree program. It's no longer that unlimited choice where they can take anything online or workshop. It must be tied to where we're going as a district. And so we have the 3 courses. We have Tech 1, Tech 2, and Tech 3, 3-hour courses like a university. Tech 1 that 50% of our teachers have completed are all about Web 2.0, Google Apps, and Open Office, Moodle, and Ubuntu, an Open Office operating system. Tech 2 is really more theoretical, pedagogical integration of tech into the classroom, and even some of our teachers are already at Tech 3, which is virtual hybrid instruction, extending learning opportunities beyond the classroom. And so, in conclusion, my opening remarks, the capital budget issue, which always comes up, for us, issuing a netbook is less than 1 year of student fees. They pay $450 a year in student fees. Less than the first year will go towards it. There's a minimal cost for programs and services. We're using all open source software, including the operating system. We're decreasing our budget on textbooks and not investing anymore in the old-fashioned lab. There is an increased cost in human resources. We need more people. However, we're finding that our Tech Leaders program, Students Helping Students, really is a great model. We modeled that after the literacy centers. They are now the first line of technical support for students. Happy to be here today. Thank you.
Great, and